Yar be defeated by the banana phone. Okay, let's just cut to the chase. Okay, I got some things to say. Yeah, it's Captain X right here. Just I'm doing an unscripted rant. See, I just need to get some things out. I just have some stuff to say. Okay. First off, I just want to talk about two Sonic Boom episodes in particular that they're gonna make the fan war worse than it already is. You know which one I'm talking about, the Tails girlfriend fan war. And I thought the competition between Tails and Cream, which one should be Tails' girlfriend and whatnot. Yeah. Um. Just no. Well, okay. First one I want to talk about is Tails' crush. Yeah, I guess really, the whole thing with Tails getting a crush on a girl is really nothing new. I was like, let's just try to keep the heartbreak to a minimum. Yeah. But now, and he ends up getting her in the end, and a lot of people think Tails is a player. I just don't really see it. Look, I understand that the Boom canon is kind of different from the Japanese canon, such as Sonic X and stuff, but the fanbrats don't know that. They don't know that. Okay? So seriously, Sega, could you just please just stop making new girls for Tails and getting these weird ideas? I mean, I would end it at this episode. Well, that's all I can say. It should have ended at this episode, but you got, Tails. It's just it has a good moral. That episode has a good moral. Be yourself around girls, guys. Just be yourself. But other than that, just stop it with Tails finding people. It's gonna get on my nerves because the fan war is just gonna build up. Basically, there won't be anything left. Pretty much the only good fans out there will probably be, well, mostly the fans of Japan, mostly, and I'm sure there's good fans out here in America, but just no. Oh, so yeah, it should have stopped here, but as I was saying, no, it didn't. Apparently, it did not stop here because apparently there was a fire thing in Tails' workshop. Basically, it's got Sonic, Amy, Knuckles trying to help a kid and a chick named Percy. Okay, I'm sorry. What is it with Sonic characters and masculine names? I mean, with Cosmo, it actually makes sense. I mean, because in Japan, every name is double gendered for both genders. For genders, is Percy a double gendered name too? I don't know. Maybe you could tell me in the comments. Yeah, that'd be nice. Anyway, so they basically tell their side of the story. Percy tells her side, and then because she broke her bike, see, Tails welds it back, and then she's like, then she says that she likes a man who can repair stuff. I'm like, just no. I'm sorry. But you're gonna make the fan war worse. I'm sorry. Stop making the fan war worse. We're hanging by a cliff as it is. I mean, I still can't get over how we apparently ripped a lot of stuff from Dragon Ball Z. I mean, even Shattuck from one of the 27 lost episodes. Oh yeah, there's 27 lost episodes, but I'll get there about a little further on about that. I'll tell you about that a little bit later as my channel evolves. But just you're making it worse. Yeah, well, what was I gonna say? You're making it's gonna be outside of our control. Just stop. Just Sega of America, you're not too bright. Don't get me wrong. Sonic Boom, the animated series, was one of the best things that you did, but you're going to make the fan wars worse. Now you've got, I mean, first off, people have already created Cosmo in a Sonic Boom form. You know, they've made a Sonic Boom. Someone has actually made a Sonic Boom version of Cosmo. Some people have actually made Sonic Boom versions of Cream, and now you've gone and put Zoe in there. Yeah, the episode has a good moral, but now there's probably going to be pictures of them fighting. Which is why I'm making this video, just to tell Sega to stop. And then you got Percy. Now there's going to be total shippings with this. Oh, and shippers out there, you're probably asking, oh, what couples do you ship, Damien? I'll tell you, I only ship one thing, and that's Up to Boston. R. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry if I'm obsessed with pirates, but that's something you're gonna have to look for in this channel. Other than that, yeah, but now not only will Zoe be in competition with the Sonic Boom version of Cosmo and Cream and blah blah blah, all that stuff, but now Zoe's in competition with another character from the actual Sonic Boom franchise, Percy. Ugh. It's fuck you, Sega of America. Just stop. You don't know what you're doing. Stop. I mean, granted, this is probably not bad as how you made Sally Acorn. I should probably add that. They ruined Sally Acorn. Tell you that later. You're just gonna have to wait a while. But you're taking characters and putting them in there just to make the fan war worse. It's almost like you're trying to piss people like me off, to make it look like, to make all Sonic fans look bad, and make the thousands of more fan wars happen at Comic-Con with the whole, oh, Tails loves Percy now. No, he loves Zoe. No, he loves Cosmo. Blah. Just stop. I mean, Sega Japan, they actually know what they're doing. You know, something I should probably mention. First off, one thing, Terreem is actually fan-made. I should probably mention that. I'm sorry. I mean, if you ship Terreem, that's all right. That's all right with me. Everyone's entitled to their opinions. As long as they're not fanbrats. You know, I don't like fanbrats. And second, believe it or not, Cosmo was actually the only Japanese goddess, that's the name of the girl the hero always saves. The only Japanese, the only love interest for Tails outside of Japan. The rest, I think, is either all American or fan made. I don't know. I've heard people have shipped Tails with Marine, the raccoon. Could you let me know in the comments what that's all about? Do they really like each other, or were they just shipped because some people shipped Sonic and Blaze together? Oh God, do you see what this is going through? Because I think Sonic and Blaze is also fan made, just because they're essentially Blaze is a female Sonic, and do you see what's going on, Sega? Especially you, Sega of America. Just stop. I'm pretty sure. I think Tails and Marine are a fan-made couple, but I'm not sure. Anyway, so far as I know, Cosmo, even though, well, Sonic Rush Storm Adventure did come from Japan. No, did I say Rush Storm Adventure? Rush Adventure. Oh, Sonic Rush Storm Adventures will be a series I'll be making. Part of my, I'll tell you about that later. I'm probably gonna have to edit that out. The Sonic Rush Adventure, I believe, was Japanese, but so far as I know, Cosmo is like the only one out of Japan that actually ended up, you know, loving Tails. But yeah, the rest is all American. Fiona is American. Zoe and Percy, they're obviously American because Sonic Boom, the animated series, is American. Sonic Boom, the comics, the Archie comics, that is, not the mangas. There are mangas out there. And you know, they're all American. Everything else is either Japanese or both Japanese and American at the same time. I'll talk about that later. But bottom line, Sega America, stop giving Tails new love interests. It just and stop. In fact, just stop giving all the Sonic characters new love interests altogether. And one more thing, Sega, if you are planning to put Sally Acorn in the movie, I'll have less of a problem with her if you actually make her good like she used to be. She was decent in Sonic Dystopia. Dystopia is like the name of that really dark, edgy sort of thing, like, you know, sort of thing. I know it's called Sad AM, but that's pretty much. I call it Sonic Dystopia because the name makes more sense. I mean, you just call it Sad AM because it came on Saturday mornings. Yeah, that doesn't really make sense. So I call it Sonic Dystopia. Thought I should mention that. Anyway, just stop making new love interests for Tails and Sonic, and just stop it altogether. You've already got enough. The fan wars are already as bad as they can be right now. Don't make them worse. Just enough, guys. Enough. Alright. Glad I got that off my chest. Anyway, I should probably mention my best friend Andrew, which is actually the channel Lord Dagger. So if anyone is subscribed to his channel or has actually heard of Lord Dagger, subscribe. He's a pretty good channel, and hopefully when my channel evolves a bit more, subscribe to me too. I'm actually good friends with him. So, by the way, this thing is actually, this extra is actually not copyrighted. As I said, Yarby defeated by the banana phone in the beginning. It's not copyrighted because I'm the one who actually introduced it to him. So he's using it in his videos, and I will use it in mine. So anyway, alas, my friends, we must part. Till next time, may the spirit of the banana phone be with ya always. It's a shoe. I guess, yeah, he already explained that. Dagger already explained that. Yeah. Anyway, may the spirit of the banana phone be with ya always.